we sailed down to Kukus, which is on the southern end of the Cebu Island group, and you just see it on the bottom right hand corner there. And we had a lovely time looking around this small island. We used the dinghy from the catamaran across to the island and left the 2 Malaysian passengers on the boat. I don't understand Malaysian, so I couldn't read the sign. I think the northern side of the island was rocky, and on the southern side was a sandy beach, and that's Cebu in the background. A lovely long sandy beach. As you can see, it was flat, calm, beautiful, warm day. A little bit of wind, keep you cool. And once we'd finished looking around the island, we jumped in the water for a swim. But you can see Cebu in the background there. That's north of the island. Okay, we put on our snorkels and flippers and goggles and went for a swim, and it was crystal clear water. Not that many fish about. I was surprised there wasn't that many fish about. And this, you'll see that it drops right off to probably 5 metres. Gets a little bit murky, but just as it comes into view, you'll see coral farms, I think they were, and that's my other male passenger, and I'm almost sure they were coral farms. So they were actually keeping care of the island, and I realised later why, because we witnessed about 3 or 4 tourist boats arrive, and they didn't particularly care that there was divers in the water either. They didn't pay any attention to us. They just screamed in and landed on the beach and offloaded their tourists, and sat and waited, and then left again once they loaded the tourists back on. I don't know much about coral farming, but the Malaysian female guest that I had on, passenger that I had on, spent some time in a coral reclamation farm. I've forgotten where, but she was experienced in this sort of thing. In different parts of the swimming area, there was a huge amount of small schools of fish, but no big fish, or not that I saw anyway. You can see the difference between this coral and some of the other stuff around. This is a tourist island, and there's some real damage here. In other parts further around the corner, it was nice and clear, and the foundation of coral looked okay. So when we went back to the boat, we had another go at learning how to use the casting net. The Malaysian passenger tried his best to teach us how to do this.
Three. Gather a little bit. Gather a little bit. Under the arm or over the elbow. Gather up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. 2, 3. Oh.
Okay.
Yes.
Understand?
Oh, wonderful.
We had plenty of time to enjoy the fishing and lazing around and just chilling out. These are some photographs of the Malaysian passengers fishing and relaxing on the bow trampoline of my boat. Then it was time to leave the island group and head south towards Sabana Cove, Malaysia, on the southern peninsula near Johor. So it was produced by myself, and it's the end of another exciting video of the southern island of Pulau Kukus, October 2019.